All right, y'all. It's been a long time since y'all heard from us. This is Snake Oil and Shenanigans. And I have two of my good friends with me. I have Screaming, which is our maestro of mayhem. And then I also got Hyperbole.
Hyacinth.
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 I'm the one that screws that up.
So yeah, so we are out here unrehearsing. We're getting ready for shows and stuff.
Shows and
And
stuff.
we're going all the way across the country, all 88 counties of Ohio. So if you're in any of the 88 counties, you can come and we will come to you and have a show, because we're trying to connect all the dots in Ohio.
That's right.
Okay, because right now we're in Franklin County. Franklin County.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
So, just to regurgitate what she just said, I'm sorry, reiterate. Is that the right word?
Reiterate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say regurgitate.
Well, that's good.
I'm sorry. But just to reiterate, we will come to whatever function you have. If you are having a child custody hearing and you need some entertainment, we'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know.
Yep. We do all the legal stuff, don't we?
Yes, we do.
What do? We do
Appearances.
Divorces.
court appearances. We do divorces, marriages. What else can we do?
Reconciliations. We do civil suits.
Parking tickets. Parking tickets,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jaywalking tickets.
Yeah, jaywalking tickets, yes, of course. Loitering.
Loitering.
Depends on where you're loitering at, though.
Yeah, loitering. What else?
We have boundaries.
Yep. So we are going to take a road trip. So, what's your favorite road trip, Hyacinth?
My favorite road trip. For me, it's not always about the geographical destination, but the purpose of the road trip. Like I've been on many a road trip to go to concerts. Those
Yay.
are always good.
Who you been seeing?
I've seen a lot. I've done a lot of road trips to see U2 back in the day. And some of my friends, they have a band. I've been to their shows, and it wasn't a concert, but you and I took a road trip to North Carolina.
Are we at liberty to say what we did?
I think we could.
Yep, we are each other's alibis. We went to Interdependence.
What now?
Interdependence.
Interdependence.
It's for fire
Fire
professionals.
Okay, so when you want to learn how to light things on fire professionally,
Mm-hmm.
this is where you
Yes.
Yep.
go. Can I backtrack just a sec and ask Tracy that when you said you toured to see U2, were you talking about Cadence and I?
I was not.
Okay.
But I would. I would do that.
Okay.
She was where the streets had no name.
Yes.
Streets had no. Oh, Saturday, Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Yes.
U2. Okay, all right. Okay, I know what you're talking
The
about.
real U2.
The real. No, it's not a fake U2.
The Bananalo.
Bananalo.
The Bananalo.
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 What is the what's the guitarist's name? S&M or something like that?
Yeah.
Etiquette.
The Etiquette.
Oh,
The
Etiquette.
etiquette.
Oh,
Etiquette.
the Cliff.
The Etiquette.
The Curve.
What's the drummer's name? Because you know, like they
Lars.
Larry.
Larry.
Larry. Uncle Larry.
Like, is he
Because
really? Is he
they
really?
always have some real. If you
I didn't know
listen
that.
to some U2, They really have some good percussion.
I never really picked up on that because I don't listen to a lot of
We'll wish
YouTube.
him well because he had. I don't know if he's had it yet, but he's having to have some surgery.
Oh, on his
Oh,
hands.
we wish you well, Uncle Larry.
He's
Yes.
drummed hard for
Yes.
a long time.
Yes, I know. That I think that's the reason why Dave Grohl quit the drums.
Yeah, he had other people
You know,
playing like
Phil
doing
Collins
that.
is doing after all that.
Oh,
Yeah, oh my word. Well, you
yeah.
know, I have a funny little story about Phil Collins. Not to take us off track here, but just
Okay.
a funny little story that I heard. Phil Collins was on tour with Paul McCartney. You've heard of him, right?
I've heard of
Yeah,
One of
Mr.
the-
McCartney.
One of the Beatles. I think he just recently had a birthday. It was one coming up.
He
It's
was
coming
in a
up.
group
Coming up.
called
Like-
Wings.
He was.
In a couple
Oh,
days.
he was. Yes, they served wings at the concert. I remember that. Anyway, I've digressed. But Phil Collins was on tour with Paul McCartney, and he had never really gotten a chance to get his White Album autographed, right?
Okay.
And he wanted to get his White Album autographed. And at this time, I believe Paul was married to the lady that divorced him.
Later divorced
Heather.
him. The one with the one leg.
Heather.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention that.
Well, he took
That
one
doesn't
time. She
define
said
her.
in court that he took her leg when
I
he was mad
I
at her.
believe he did that. That sounds like some petty musician shit. But anyway, he wanted to get that White Album signed, and he walks up to Paul McCartney with his album, and he says, "Mr. McCartney, would you please sign my album?" And Paul turns to Heather and goes, "Will you look at this? Little Philly wants an autograph." And it pissed Phil Collins off to the point where he quit the tour.
Little Philly.
Little Philly wants an autograph.
How tall is Philly?
I don't know. I have no idea.
He must. Is he shorter than Paulie?
Yeah, I would think so.
Paul McCartney's going to be 81 on Sunday.
Good
I
lord.
can't believe he's younger than Willie.
He is
Yeah,
really
well, I
by a
can
lot.
believe it. Well, because he's been in the game longer than Willie, though.
Yeah.
Even though we don't really know what the starts of Willie's career was, man.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, because I think, it's like Chris Christopherson was a part of that.
Waylon.
Yep, Waylon Jennings. They
used to
all
ride
came
and
up
ride and
together,
ride and
yeah.
ride.
I don't think Chris should have ever sung, but that's just my personal.
Christian.
Christian, yes. Chris
Christian.
Christian, man. Yes.
But he acted, didn't he?
He was
Yes,
a
he
good
did.
actor. Good actor. He was in that
Officer.
movie called The Rocky Dinner Story, I believe, with Cher. Mask.
Yeah,
Was he? I thought he was in one with
No,
Barbara
maybe that was Sam
Streisand.
Elliott, I think, actually.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I got my mustaches mixed up.
He was in with Barbara Streisand.
He was.
That
Stars Born.
Yes.
Stars Born.
Yes, and they did it with
The
Lady
remake.
Gaga.
They remade it. It's a remake of a remake of a remake.
With Lady Gaga,
Because
right?
Judy Garland did it first.
That's right.
Judy Garland.
I can just imagine how that went down there.
It was a good one.
I have something. Can I say something else about road trips?
That's the
I'd like to
subject
say
today.
something about road trip food
Road trip
because
food.
there's certain food that I only eat on road trips, and that is combos.
Oh,
I never buy combos
Wow.
unless I'm in the car.
We make a note of
riding
that on
somewhere.
our road trip. We gotta
What
have
kind of
combos.
combo?
Any of them are all
They
right.
got pizza.
no.
They got
They're-
cheese.
I
They
want to try
got
the buffalo
traditional.
ones. I want to try
The
the
I don't know
buffalo.
if I've tried the buffalo.
I want to
but
try those.
You
the
can.
pizza or the traditional or the ones that are
I
like,
like the nachos.
yeah, those are.
Those are my favorite.
You can
but-
get the way at the way speed. You can get them.
That's probably why they evolved to be my road trip food. Just they always have them at the.
What's your
The
road
place.
What's your road drink? What is that?
It varies. A long time ago, it was Mountain Dew
Okay.
because something with caffeine
Praise
is
the
always
Mountain
good.
Dew.
I would like to drive with a glass of lemonade.
Now more, I like to have some water just because I know that's better. But if I need something caffeinated, like coffee, something in the coffee family.
Oh, all right.
yeah.
So are we noting this too, that we need to get lots of caffeine?
Caffeine.
If Hyacinth is going to be in the car with us.
Yeah, we gonna have the way speed. We're gonna
Mostly
stop
if
at the
I'm
way
driving.
speed.
If I'm not driving, I don't care.
Oh no, you're not. You're not gonna drive. Are you kidding me?
Good.
We take Priscilla. We take Priscilla down to Afton.
right.
Only one driver for us.
That's
the
right.
Almighty Chip.
Chip,
That's right. That's
Chip.
good.
the chip, the
Chip will
chipster.
get you there. He'll get you
Chipster.
there, or he'll be square.
Chip.
Look at him. He's over there plotting his next move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Chip
Yep.
was a stunt double for the Chief O'Hara on Hawaii 5-0. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I did not know
You
that.
know. Yeah, you know.
Now
We
I
talking
know.
about road trips here, right?
Yep,
Yes.
road trips. The
So
road.
I've been on quite a few road trips. One of them I really don't remember because I was about 5 years old. But we supposedly went to the National Zoo place or someplace where you could ride along like a safari. They don't do
In
that.
America?
Yeah, yeah. It was in the
Your
80s.
car?
Yeah.
I went to one of those too.
See? And that was here in America.
You say I'm traumatized, Hassan.
Oh, because it was traumatizing.
What
You
they
get your
can't-
car and a giraffe is like, like, what the hell? No!
There's like ostriches stand in front of your car and you're just stuck there.
Yeah, you can't go
They won't
nowhere.
move.
It was one of the dumbest ideas ever in America was to have these drive-through safaris.
Drive-through safaris.
Where people
Yeah.
could just come through and be one with the animals in their cars. There's a hippopotamus ramming your Ford Thunderbird.
My friend went to one of those and there was a llama that like put its head, the window was down, it put its head in and it sneezed on the inside of their windshield.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not
Yeah,
going.
put
I'm
your
not putting
windows up if you're
my
doing
window
that.
down. Mm-mm.
Another road trip I remember going on when I got a little older is I went to New York with
New York City.
yeah, with three good female friends of mine. I'll never forget this. 4 reasons why I won't forget.
Okay, what's the first?
The first reason was I wasn't driving, but we was in my car.
Third,
Are we skipping over the second one?
I was gonna not go in order.
Okay, all right.
I was gonna go fourth and
I'm
second.
sorry, we good. All right. The third one, because I now got to think. But the third one would be that that I met Old Dirty Bastard
Oh wow.
of the
ODB.
Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, ODB
Mm-hmm.
of the Wu-Tang Clan. That was interesting because I remember my friend of mine. He was in her face, and he was not very rude, but it was very intimidating. And I sounded like a groupie. I said, "You don't know who that is?" She said, "No, I don't." I said, "That's the Old Dirty Bastard." She said, "I don't care if he was young and healthy. I don't want nothing to do with him."
Young, healthy, and legitimate.
That would be the third.
And the second one?
The second one was I had no money.
Oh, that's interesting.
Especially in New York City.
I had $0.
And the-
I didn't starve though. They took care of me. The lady, they put gas in my car. That was I couldn't go. I could not go because they had my car. But you know, they took care of me. They made sure I ate. Then they all were you ready for the fourth thing? They all got tattoos. And now none of them are friends.
Oh, what a shame.
Right.
See, that's why you got to think about your tattoos. We go down the Alphas, we are not getting tattoos.
Why not? We ain't gonna never break up.
You know? Well, what would we get a tattoo of? Snake oil? The little guy?
Nah, I think we should all get one of the 10 Commandments tattooed on us.
No.
Even though there's
No.
4.
No, no, that ain't gonna work. Dang on, we can get one of the satanic values or something like that.
Why not? I don't understand.
Commandments.
I did the Stations of the Cross the other day, so I'm sorry, I'm a little confused.
Okay.
All right, but another road trip that I went on was recently actually. Two of them were recent. We went on a little tour to Kentucky and
Kentucky.
Mike Pence's palace,
In Indiana.
mom's home,
Mother's
mother's place. Yes.
Mother's home, the Pence.
Mother's home.
We did, yeah. They did have that sign that said, "This is the home thing of the Michael Pence." Michael Pence.
And you know, I spent that whole trip. The only thing I regretted was that I did not have a T-shirt that said Mike Pence restored democracy.
Well, kind of did. Yeah, I'm not getting into that car. He was like, no,
No, I don't want these people to see me running.
No, he thought they were gonna kill him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What
because the
is it?
Secret Service was like, yeah, you're gonna have to get in the car. He's like, no, I'm not getting in that car. He's gonna make sure that vote held. But now he's running. From what I don't know.
On that trip, and that was pretty good. And then after my alter ego and his partner, after they released their Two Capricorns album, they took a road trip to North Carolina.
North Carolina, y'all ain't go to West Virginia?
No, nobody wanted to.
West Virginia. I
I
go to
swear.
West Virginia once a week.
Oh well, that's amazing. I've been to West Virginia one time that I can remember, and it was a very interesting experience because I believe this was right around 2017 or something like that, and I believe what happened was I was in a gas station, and a young man, or middle-aged man, I should say, I'm being polite, but a middle-aged man, he told me, hey, you go ahead, sir. Go ahead. I said, oh, thank you. And then he yells out, see, we ain't that bad. And I'm thinking, what the hell did I just sign up for?
Yeah, he's like, because when you have a road trip, you have to stop somewhere. If you can't stop at a gas station, you have to stop at a rest area. Now, I'm old enough to remember when rest areas used to be very, very scary places. Yeah, there was like a big tube and a toilet seat on it, and if you look down through there, it was like a basement.
Yes.
And
I
that's
recall
how
that.
my granny would get out the toilet paper and just mummify the toilet. And then she said, you can go. Couldn't go until she said, you can go. And then you climb on top of all the toilet paper and you pee. And then they wouldn't let you touch anything. They wipe you off, and then they throw all that toilet paper down in the basement. And it smelled weird. It wasn't.
You're just putting it nicely.
It was just a smell that you will never forget. But thankfully, times have changed, and there are working flushing toilets in most of the counties in Ohio.
And they're segregated. I mean, no, they're not. I'm sorry, they're desegregated.
They're desegregated, and they got little machines, so I have to look and see if they got a little combos in there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tracy I'm sorry. I don't know if Hyacinth wants some bathroom combos.
No, they got them in separate things. They got them in separate places. They got the little machine, and you put the thing in there, and it'll give you something.
In the bathroom?
No, not in the bathroom. Separate from the bathroom, like out in the lobby.
Where the
So
mat
segregated
is.
from the
There's
bathroom.
a big mat.
It's segregated from the bathroom. Some places have actual separate buildings.
I'm bringing that word back.
Yes.
What?
Segregated.
Segregated. We are a desegregated group.
We are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Yep. Yep. But I think on the road trip, we got a list of 88 counties, and we counting on y'all out there. If you in a county, send us your county, and we might come visit you. 88 counties.
I will not go to Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, is that a county?
I'm not sure, but if there's a county here named
I
Aberdeen,
think
I'm
it's
not
in
going
Scotland.
to. There's also
We're
an
not
Aberdeen.
going to
There's
Scotland.
an Aberdeen in Maryland, from what I remember. I won't go there because Cal Ripken Jr. once threw a baseball at me for no apparent reason.
In Scotland?
He didn't say, no, it was in Maryland. It's in Aberdeen, Maryland. So I won't go to any place named Aberdeen because of that traumatic experience between me and Cal Ripken in baseball.
All right. It's duly noted.
Thank you.
But I'm thinking there are certain priorities when you're on a road trip.
Yeah.
The person who is in the passenger seat in the front has the duty to keep the driver alert.
Yes.
You cannot fall asleep in that seat because you have to look for stuff. You have to check to make sure the GPS is right. You got to make sure the constable is not after you. And you also got to make sure that they awake, you know, because sometimes they be drifting.
Read to me the Wikipedia about Kevlar.
Mm-hmm.
When I was
Phenomena.
driving.
That kept me awake.
Monomer.
That kept me awake.
Polymers.
Well, you know, I am now the designated backseat person. That is what I lost my front seat privileges because the last time we went on a road trip, the driver, who will remain unnamed, fell asleep and I slapped the hell out of him. I don't know what else to
It's
do.
a good thing you did.
That wasn't Chip, was it?
No.
Wasn't Crimson?
Yeah, no.
No.
I was going to say.
Was it Joseph?
No. It was no one that we
Was it
know.
Hyacinth?
Maybe. No. No one that we know.
Was it Pillar-breasted?
No. Actually, yes. It was Pilly. We were
Well,
on
Ike
our,
Turner.
well, no.
Ike
I don't
Turner.
hang out. I don't hang out with the likes of Ike Turners.
Was Jay-Z?
No. But you know, this is alright. We were on our way home from a De La Soul concert. You know,
Soul La Day.
Yes. Rest
Plug
in
one,
peace,
plug
True
two.
Coin. Plug one and plug two.
He's plug two.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I should know these.
Pop the news.
Yes.
Plug one.
Yes.
Bass.
Sop sound is what posthumous is. You know that?
It's backwards.
Yeah, so is yoga.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, we were on our way home from a De La Soul concert in Washington, D.C., which just so ironically happened to be a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
And this young man kept nodding off.
No.
And we were right, I was, you know what, I wasn't even in the front seat when I did this, now that I think about it.
So you should go
So
back
you
to the front seat.
you can like would not take credit for that.
Well, I
But
mean,
you gotta tap them.
no, I thought tapping didn't work, okay? Hey, man, I don't want to yell his name out by accident either, because I don't want him to feel bad that he almost killed us. But
His name was David.
that's pretty close. Anyway, I was like, hey, man, wake up. Hey, man, wake up. Hey, wake up. And he was like, oh snap. And he went over in the other lane. It was crazy. And he quickly came back over and he said, man, I think we need to pull over. I said, you think? And so we gave him some Pepto-Bismol, and that didn't help. I know.
Why would you give him Pepto-Bismol?
That's the only thing I can think of, and that's the only thing we really had. He
You
didn't
know,
have,
think about coffee.
well, we gave him coffee and Pepto-Bismol at the same time.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he had upset stomach and coffee diarrhea.
Upset stomach. I don't know the rest of this song.
But no, all intents and purposes, I do agree that the person in the co-pilot seat has to have those responsibilities and duties under check. Because if not, you could end up lost. And then that could also be a termination of your front seat privileges.
Exactly.
And you don't want that, do you? I've seen my grandmother and my grandfather got divorced because my grandfather refused to listen to my grandmother's directions, and it was her job. Now I'm exaggerating on the divorce part, but they sure were angry.
Yeah, those old school road trips when we couldn't stop it just anywhere.
Remember MapQuest?
I remember MapQuest. I remember reading those things and printing them out and going to the AAA for Trip Tech.
Yeah. Oh, man.
yeah.
Yeah, road
Yeah,
maps. You could
yeah.
just stop at a gas station and look at the map on the side of the gas station and say, I'm right here.
If you stop at a gas station now for directions, they don't know how to help you.
They
They're
don't.
clueless.
Don't you got
You know what the secret is?
What's that?
You ask a pizza place.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
They know where everything is.
That is a great idea.
Yep. Because I've been like lost a couple times and the phone ran out and like or it don't have a signal. Yeah, there's a lot of little places and pockets in that southwest, southeast Ohio.
I once went on a road trip with Pilly and O.J. Simpson.
Why?
Well, here's the thing. We didn't know that O.J. had been involved. Had been involved in some things, and he needed a ride to his friend AC's house so he could get his white Bronco back.
Oh,
And we drove
I
from
thought it was AC's Bronco.
Well, I thought it was OJ's Bronco because that's what he told us. But I don't really, remember the particulars of that. I just remember we had to drive 3 hours from there through Compton.
Why Compton?
This is where OJ
I thought
wanted
he
to go.
I thought he lived in Beverly Hills
He
or
did,
something
but
like
he
that.
wanted us to specifically drive through Compton. It was one of the worst road trips ever. And I say that having seen the movie where that white man played Michael Jackson. You know what I'm talking about. That's
I know. It was like
Ralph
a
Fiennes'
911.
Ralph
Yes.
Fiennes, 9/11.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Ralph Fiennes' brother did that, I think is his name.
Yeah, I got remember something about Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, she was
and
Stockard Channing played Elizabeth Taylor. I know because I helped Stockard prepare for that role.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
This is fun. It's funny we're talking about because it was about a road trip.
Yeah, because they couldn't get out.
They couldn't
take
get
a
out.
plane.
Michael Jackson wanted to go somewhere, and it was Marlon Brando, Elizabeth Taylor, and Michael Jermaine Jackson. Is it Michael Joseph Jackson?
Joseph Jackson.
Joseph Jackson.
And Elizabeth. What's Elizabeth Taylor's middle name?
Courtney.
Elizabeth Courtney Taylor. That sounds kind of modern for her. It'd be something like Jane, Elizabeth Jane, or Elizabeth Ann.
Elizabeth Ann.
Elizabeth
She's
Ann.
not even from America. Did you know that?
She's British.
She is one of
Because
the
she
most.
has been knighted, whatever they give the women. Not
Dame,
knighted,
Dame.
Dame. Yeah, Dame Elizabeth
Yeah.
Taylor. See, y'all learned something
But
here.
she never sounded like she was from any kind of.
Because I think she left when she was like 2.
Oh.
She was very, very young when she left. Yeah, so she could never be president.
She could have been. Yeah, she could have been.
Arnold Schwarzenegger came.
Listen,
That's
I
right.
believe they would change the rules for Elizabeth, but they would not change the rules for German. You know, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is German, am I wrong?
No, he's Austrian.
Didn't his dad fight for the SS though?
He's Austrian.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
He's from Austria.
Not Australia?
No,
Austria.
no, Austria.
Tyson's grandma from Austria too.
See, she's related to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We knew this. We knew this. We knew this.
I don't know that.
But wait, I remember.
What was your grandmother's maiden name?
Merrick.
Merrick.
I
No,
remember
wait,
hearing him.
her maiden, that was her married name. Her maiden name was Obermeyer.
Obermeyer Schwarzenegger. I see it.
I remember him apologizing about some Nazi stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
And then he came out with a whole PSA about hate.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think somebody in okay. I found out what Elizabeth
I just
Taylor's
looked
middle
it up,
name
too.
is.
What is it?
It's Rosemond.
Rosemond?
I saw that too.
Rosemond? That's
D.
not a middle name. Maybe it was her,
It's probably
her
a family
mother's
name or
her
something.
mother's
Yeah, it must be,
maiden name.
like a surname.
Yeah.
Surname. Okay, so our road trip again will be the 88 counties of Ohio. How many counties do you think we could do, or how long will it take us to do 88 counties in? Yeah, in.
I don't know.
How long? 88 counties. We got to find 88 friends, y'all out there, so we can each touch down and say we've been to every county. I think if we divide it into 2, we could do what's that? You divide it into 2, we do 44 counties. If we divide it into 4, we could do 22 counties.
22 counties.
22 counties.
Do it.
Or we could each send everybody go in a different direction, east, north, south, and west, and we all cover our 22, or we can go all together and cover all 88.
I say we go all together and cover all each. Cause I got a 5th of whiskey that I can finish off while we're doing
Well, you won't be driving.
that. I don't want to drive. You know what? Cancel that 5th of whiskey anyway, cause we're gonna be working,
That's right.
and nobody needs to be drinking.
Yep, we're gonna find all the roads, all the good road stops. You know what's a good road stop? There's one. It's across from the Piggly Wiggly in the Plains, Ohio.
Got to tell you, I don't go to no Piggly Wigglies. I
don't
saw
go?
a documentary once about a man who had to drive an old lady to the Piggly Wiggly every day. It was terrible.
All that too.
You did?
That was a road
Yes, I
trip,
did.
wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was all about a road trip. They went to a Christmas party one time in the documentary, and I believe the good Dr. Martin Luther King, I believe he was there or something or another, and they wouldn't let the chauffeur in. And the lady that was being driven was like, "How dare you? He is my best friend." Blah 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 blah.
Is that your elderly, gentle lady voice?
Yes, that's just how I remember it.
The elderly. Oh boy. Okay. So y'all, be trying to go to 88 counties. If you are in any of the 88 counties, we'd like to come to your backyard. So you're going to email us at snakeoilandshenanigans@gmail.com. So now we're going to give you our bad advice for the day. Hyacinth, what's your bad advice?
Let's see. My bad advice is uh, see how high over a barbed wire fence you can jump.
That's good. That's good, unhelpful advice. And Screaming, what's your unhelpful advice?
My unhelpful advice is if you ever find yourself trapped in a cornfield, I want you to run full speed backwards.
Okay, that's excellent, unexcellent advice. Chip, do you have any bad advice to give? Hmm?
No.
No. Okay. In my bad advice, my bad advice is when you hungry, just starve.
Right,
Don't
don't eat. What are you
don't eat. They, Americans we over the line, so we just gotta stop eating. So we want to go with the line. We want toaster strudel over the line.
Everybody is fat and lazy in America. Is what I'm saying.
Yep. Yep. But we getting it together. We coming to you, all 88 counties. This is Snake Oil and Shenanigans. So let's say bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.